you love me? You really want to kill me?
I'm not going to do my last task.
I'm on the imposter side no matter what.
Oh my god.
Holly, finish your task. Jeez.
I finished it.
Seriously.
I finished it first.
Cassandra, come here now. Cassandra, Cassandra. Enough games. I want that man's head.
Move your hands! Move your hands! Move your hands! Move your hands!
Miro, Sata, Reno, Pare, Pato. Miro, Sata, Reno, Pare, Pato. Miro, Sata, Reno, Pare, Pato. Reno, Pare, Pato.
Move your hands!
In death as he was in life. Disgusting.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Drake Hollow. I am going to continue on solo. I didn't actually get to the place where I can play with people online. So we're going to do a little bit more today and that'll be our Friday video. I'm very excited to get back into this. I remember I made a bed and that's about as far as we got last time.
So mean! Don't you love me? You really want to kill me?
I'm not going to do my last task.
I'm on the imposter side no matter what.
Oh my god.
Cassandra! Enough games! I want that man's head!
Move your hand! Move your hand! Move your hands! Move your hands!
가져 밀어 사자 레오파를 가져 밀어 사자 레오파를 가져 밀어 사자 레오파를 가져
It's you!
the stories you've heard. They don't tell the whole truth. The island is indeed the place of legend. There's power and vast riches as well. But those who've gone before you have simply vanished, never heard from again. I saw the horror, the madness that overcame the crew. It was beyond any evil the world has ever known. How I survived, I do not know. The contents of this box are not of this world. They will guide you to that one, wherever and whatever that may be. Go then, Captain. Chart your course and your fate. I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
Good morning, gamers. Welcome to New World. I need to choose this here. Yellow rotten fine mustache. This one, the curly mustache. Anyways, welcome to the channel. For anyone popping in or seeing this later in VOD, figured that I was going to take the day to get in on this, and why not use this opportunity as a kind of debut stream on the Just Wife channel. It's gonna get swallowed up quite. I'll go with the slightly wrinkled, pubeless looking man. Not quite as bay. Go there. Maybe not as good looking. Gotta be quick. Gotta go through all the faces. Yeah, that's kind of cool, right? Okay, torn between Scarman and Old Man. I am an old man. Scar go. We'll rock that one. Why not? Hairstyle. Let's see. Let's not go red hair. This is locked in forever, if you get to go in later and like unlock more hair or anything like that. I mean, it's an MMO, right? You'd assume that customization would be somewhere in the lines. Ooh. And that's actually kind of fun. Okay, I'm torn between this or just going. Go. both of these are fairly accurate. Let's go with the eye color. That's cool. That's super cool. Look at that, you can have it to let go. Neat. See, he already had a scar. That's interesting. More scar. Can't see any of these because, you know, too much fucking hair. A little light one. Got the little light scarring. Yeah, why not? Right. That's a little too excessive. But that's just a gentle line. Tattoos, probably not. I never do this. Yeah, that's always kind of lame. Woohoo! Yeah, none of that. We'll go next, I think. He's a handsome man. Oh, why is that not working? Hello. If I may, there we go. Might read me if I don't get the proper spelling of that Zelda logo, so let's make sure. Go. Oh, you cannot change your name or appearance at this point. Well, that's fine then. I'll let that roll for just a minute. Oh, did I break my game? Am I breaking my game? Oh, that's interesting. Why is my wife not showing up? There we go. Hopefully we're not having technical difficulties. Oh, probably. But got noise. Could just be that it's trying to load in. I'm sure I'm loading in with, you know, a few thousand other people. I just have sounds of a ship slowly sinking. Not sure what that's going to say for the day. Well, has my game crashed? What happened? New world. Hello. Oh, there we go. Oh my fucking god! Oh man, and that's me. Like, I mean, fuck me for spending 10 minutes on my character. Ah, lordy lord. Okay, well, that being stated, I might just throw on the little starting soon loop until that number becomes significantly smaller. Looks like I don't know if I have a story that's gonna last 8,000 plus, you know, queue wait-ins.
It's gonna take like hours? How long
I don't know. So here's the thing. I guess, I mean, we can have this kind of, we can share this bit of story. I generally don't do release day MMO kind of. I mean, I don't play MMOs, but I am familiar with these kind of fiascos. Man, this is just 10 minutes. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy.
Spend 10 minutes making a character?
I mean, well, let's see. Probably like 5 minutes for the cutscene, and then probably another 3 or 4 for that. And I'm sure everyone, who was like, I'm gonna fucking play this game, just slam through it all. Which, good on them, But hey, I got to get my character name, which I didn't get to have last time, so I'm Salvador Silk. That's fun. But yeah, this is a thing. Yeah. So yeah, because I know like the last time I had any kind of experience like this was when I had friends trying to get me into World of Warcraft Classic, because that was released a few years ago, I think, like 1 or 2. When I was playing with my other group, and hey, look at that, number went down by like 15.
That's a good sign.
And I just decided, like, I'll do this casually, blah blah blah, and they're like, no, man, you want to go load up? And I was like, how bad can it be? And sure enough, I came home from that worked that day, downloaded the game, did the whole deal. And I was in queue, somewhere in the hundreds of thousands. And with an estimated, maybe it's not that big of a deal, no one's going to sit back and re-watch the queue time. And no one's on the channel right now. Oh yeah, they're going to love looking at a blank screen that says 8950, queuing as a new player. Anyways, the estimated queue on that point was like 3 days. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna come back and try this game again next week, was my my philosophy then. And of course, that I'm a week behind, playing the MMO, and that's why I never really got into it, because it's like, well, I never got into WoW back in the day, and with WoW Classic, all my old friends who were super into it were of course really hyped. But I come in a week later, they're already pretty much like max level, and I just didn't have the time to be interested. And even then, when I came into queue, like, it wasn't maybe a full week, but it was a couple days later. I started the queue early, and it was still like a 5-hour wait time. So I remember I actually came home early. Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's.
So again,
maybe
I mean,
that's why I don't play.
Well, it's not. Well, here's the thing. It's only on release. Like, because everybody's got to be like, it's the new hotness and all that. And realistically, I mean, we jumped down like another 20 or so, right there. We'll get there. It will probably be about an hour or so, and I'm not going to just sit here for that period of time and regale in the woes of not getting into video games. I think the only other thing that I've ever experienced similar to this was like when Diablo 3 released, but I also didn't play that when that first came out, but I heard that launch was also like incredibly difficult. No, I mean, shoot, in terms of the games I played that I've ever had any kind of experience like this, Dark Souls had an interesting thing, but like I remember that their servers just got slammed, and it was just like the first day or so of Dark Souls 2 that you just didn't really have online play, like, and that was okay. It's like it's a game that doesn't really require, like I remember like being over like slammed with summon signs and all that. I'm pretty sure that they had just kind of cut that service out until the numbers like thinned themselves out. That had a really cool feature though, because I remember you could go in the main hub, and there's like this tomb you could go to, and you could see all the concurrent deaths in the game. So I had started so early in that game that I think the first like number I saw on that was like 730 something. And it's like, that's everyone who died in Dark Souls 2 from release. And it's like, that was kind of cool. That was a neat little like benchmark. Like, okay, like I got in that fairly early. Like, I mean, you can use this as an example, right? Like, I decided,
it's going down still.
Yeah, it's going to keep going down. Like, basically, it's going to just kind of keep, creating space. And then, eventually, too,
Do you think it'll speed up?
It can. We'll see. It's going to just kind of keep rolling around, because, you also have people who are going to dip out and try any of the other servers, like,
like
just to
the
get
Asian ones?
Well, Asian, Europe, US East, all the ones that have already been active for a minute. And then beyond that, too, is that, like, even though I'm in US West, there's still, like, I think 24 different servers in there, so it's like, they can click out and try getting in on those.
Oh, I see.
I don't see much the point in that because
Yeah.
But it's okay. Again, I mean, it will. I'm going to assume about an hour. I don't know. Hour. Okay. An hour at the earliest, 2 to 3 probably at at the max. But we'll see. Well then. Guess I'll just mute my mic and I guess I could go back to playing some music. Or
I have 26 videos on the Married with Games playlist. We could just throw that shit up.
yeah, I could. I absolutely could. Oh, look at that. 8881. I mean, I guess this is one of the benefits, right? Like, this is a game made by fucking Amazon, so it's like they're gonna have access to some of the best fucking servers in the country.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make that shit run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna throw something up.
Okay. Yeah, if you want.
Otherwise, I can repost later.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna kind of keep it up and going, and obviously, we don't currently have anybody who's just chilling. So, yeah, I'll get back into here, and you want me to play some of the games playlist?
So we go to playlists.
Playlists. Married with Games.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get that going. Okay. Welcome back to Resident Evil 8 Village.
We are in episode 6.
This is episode 6? Okay.
This is episode 6.
It's been about 2 weeks since our last recording. This will not be where we absolutely left off. I did a little off screen about a week ago.
How dare.
Anyone who was vigilant were probably screaming at me through their screens when I was looking for a merchant room and walked by this room probably like 8 times.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But, that's just how things go, I suppose.
There he is, though.
But yeah, here we are. We'll start with...
Just White TV presents
Married with Games.
Recording audio.
Recording video. I'm going to mute out the mic.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Okay, well, welcome to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We decided that we wanted something a little bit more casual to play. This game's actually really kind of important to my childhood, I think. It really kind of set the precedent for a lot of the kind of games I think I would enjoy moving forward. And my wife's never actually gotten to play through this one really, or see it or anything. And
Negative. Well, okay, we tried to do
bit of the handheld,
the emulator.
Well, yeah, sorry. Okay. We did the multiplayer
time.
version, and that is what we're using this on right now. So there will be some interesting artifacts of that will show up. Like whenever I get an item, it's gonna pop up on the screen, like, "Oh, Mr. Silk got this" or whatever. But aside from that, still just base game. Nothing really changed. Just wanted something kind of
just light and easy.
Light, easy, and I don't know. It's comfort food. This is something that I can just play through and not have to think too hard about, and hopefully, people will enjoy kind of going through this with us. I know that this is by far one of my favorite games. I mean, Zelda games as a whole are of my favorite genre.
But this is like your favorite, right?
So this is the one that really set the tone for me for a lot of like the Zelda, for Zelda games, and this was my favorite for a while. I would actually say, and we'll probably figure a way to get this on stream as well. But I think of the classic 3D Zelda games, prior to Breath of the Wild and what that game is. I would actually say Wind Waker is my favorite, but I'm glad to go through this, and maybe we'll even do Majora's Mask too. I am curious about
Majora's Mask. I think that one is the only other one that I'm interested in, because you said that's where what's her face is actually relevant to fighting and stuff. Like she's not just a little damsel in distress all the time. Zelda.
I think you're thinking Wind Waker.
Is that Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Is that when she fights and shit?
She has a much more interesting role basically,
okay.
until yeah, I won't go too much into it. But yeah, that one's interesting. Majora's Mask is cool because it's one of the few games that's like a direct sequel. So Majora's Mask is a direct sequel to Ocarina of Time.
Oh, okay.
And then Wind Waker uses a lot of the lore that's set in Ocarina of Time and kind of Majora's Mask, I guess. What do we want our name to be?
F.
Oh, TF. Toff. Or do you want to just go Tiff?
No, TF.
Tiff.
R.
Tiffer.
Uppercase J.
Why are we not using
I don't
any
know,
vowels?
I just was-
Tiffer.
Just picking random letters. QS.
Tiffergus. Why goes Tiffergus?
Fergus.
Tiffergus.
Well, it could be a lowercase QS.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't have to do all uppercase.
You didn't specify.
I know.
Tiffergus. Tiffergus. All right.
Fergus.
Tiffergus. The Adventures of Tiffergus. Let's go.
It's Swedish.
Tiffergus. The vasty forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as a guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree.
I don't think it's gonna pick that up very well.
What, me?
No. That's
Why?
coming in pretty low. Cause
I'm right here.
Talking really low like
The
this.
children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy.
The Kokiri.
Except for one. This young lad.
I actually have a
This
plushie
bitch.
that's a Kokiri.
To Fergus, and his stupid name doesn't have a fairy.
Do they not say the name in it?
I mean, they will eventually. Like whenever they address you directly.
They'll be like, hey,
Hey, to Fergus.
blank.
Yeah.
But they don't say your name, right?
No, those. Oh yeah. I mean, there is no voice acting in this game. It's an N64.
Oh,
game.
right. I forgot. Yeah, there's no voice acting. I knew that.
I mean, there's like,
I knew
ha,
that.
yeah.
That was a test for the audience to see if they knew it.
Okay. Oh, it's Ganondorf.
What bitrate is this game again? What is this called?
Oh, I mean, this would technically be. I mean, it's 64.
64-bit?
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole point.
That's
in
the old
N64.
60.
Yeah.
Oh, because is that why it's
That's why
called?
yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
So 64-bit is
Navi, we're out
just
though. Come hither.
from the N64.
Yes. Because before that it was
What?
16-bit, and then it was 8-bit.
So
before,
did they
prior to
like
that.
coin that shit?
Oh, Navi. What do you mean? No, they just literally, it's like it was the Nintendo 64. It was a Nintendo 64-bit
So that's why we
device.
have now 64-bit is like a.
Well, no, because 64-bit. So anything in the like multiples of 8 was the best way for us to distribute video source basically at that point, especially any like kind of graphical thing like that. So it went from 8 to 16 to 64.
Oh no way! I didn't know that. I had no idea.
I mean that I think you even that's why you had the Commodore 64 too.
Commodore 64.
Yeah.
Isn't that a beverage?
No, Commodore was like in direct competition with Atari.
Okay.
Anyways, Navi the Fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree.
Sounds like
It's gonna be a real slow start for people who don't want to just listen to us podcast. Dost thou sense
I don't
it,
give a
the
crap.
climate of evil descending upon this realm?
Malevolent forces
Oh.
even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule.
This is the old tree talking, not the fairy.
Oh.
You can be the fairy
Well, what's
though.
on the ferry? I
Well,
mean, I thought it was.
You were not paying any attention.
No,
That's
I wasn't
okay.
paying attention.
For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier deterring outsiders maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without the fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do
Yes,
not have much
sir.
time left.
Are you a
Fly,
sir?
Navi. Fly, the
Or a
fate of the
man?
forest. Nay, the world depends upon thee.
He was inside of the tree talking to the tree?
I mean, she was just hanging out. She's a fairy that wasn't assigned a Kokiri.
This is Fern Gully, right? This is the Fern Gully one? No.
No.
Is Zelda just Fern Gully?
No.
This is fairies
No. This
and
is
trees.
just. So the Kokiri, in this part of the timeline, they manifest as humans. They're
Really?
basically like this is more Peter Pan. Like all the Kokiri are
Oh.
like immortal children. Interesting because you can kind of go lore-wise, right? So this is really early in the whole mythos of Zelda. So the Kokiri at this point could still manifest as like full beings instead of saplings, right? Because that's what they eventually become, are like little tree people, the Koroks.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm. The Koroks.
And it's
The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you, Fergus. Get up, bitch.
no, I'm sleeping. I'm just tired.
Hey, wake up.
I don't want. This is the last time I get to sleep this entire game.
Is it really?
Pretty sure.
There's no more sleep in the game?
I don't think there's any more
He
sleeping.
doesn't need rest.
It's like, hello.
He really doesn't sleep, does he?
No.
You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy.
I mean,
oh,
it's-
like the Navi people. That's why I was thinking of.
Oh, funny. Yeah,
'Cause
Navi
that's
is
like-
literally
that's
just short for
basically-
navigation. Like, that's why they
Oh,
went with Navi, because
really?
she's your guide.
She's your navigator.
Yeah.
The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you.
I finally have a fairy. I'm a real boy.
You have been summoned. Get your ass out of bed.
Isometric views. All right, let's see if I remember
oh my God,
what
it's
I
so
said.
cute.
Yeah, it's a
I
fun
didn't
game.
get now when we did. I didn't. I think I deleted that video by now. But when we tried to play as a group, I didn't get very far. I basically barely left the village. Who's that?
Yahoo!
Oh, it's his girlfriend.
Hi, Fergus. Yeah, kind of. As much as Immortal. Okay, I really probably.
Is Link in this? Is he actually
You'll
a
find
tree
out.
person?
You'll find out.
Oh, I will find out.
Oh, fairy! Finally, a fairy's come to you, Fergus. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true cookie, Fergus. Is that right? The great fairy tree summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to everybody. Fuck this. All right, I know this.
That was really good because it was coming in real hot.
All right, this will be walkthrough-ish in the sense that I am going to
He knows how to walk
do
through.
almost everything. Yes. Look at this. This is how you tutorial. Yep. I should change where I have my Z. I do not like that as my Z.
Oh, because it's not the.
Let me just steal some money. Thank you. Be back when I've got
Booty
40.
shop.
Kokiri.
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 Kokiri. Anyways.
So
So.
the Kokiri are the tree people. No.
Yeah, the Kokiri
What's
eventually
the-
become the Koroks. Yes.
Okay, so the Koroks are like the plushie that I have.
Yeah, the
from-
plushie, they're the little saplings
newest
that come off
game.
the Great Deku. Like, so the
Okay.
Great Deku tree is a pretty persistent force in most of
It's
Zelda
Fern
games.
Gully tree.
I guess I need to rewatch Ferngully because for some reason that
There's a
doesn't sound
giant
right.
tree.
To yeah, okay.
There's
yeah.
a tree.
Yeah,
That's all. I
essentially,
mean, that's
yeah.
basically it. There's just a giant tree and there's fairies and it's all magic. That's it. That's Fern Gully. Oh,
Okay.
and then the big bad humans come in to deforest the.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
the
well, yeah.
area.
I mean, then that's when it's the
And then you've got-
Avatar James Cameron style.
Yeah, well, yeah, because then it's in Fern Gully. You've got the like, what is it, smog or oil, basically. I think it's supposed to be like gasoline. He's like evil. It was just a movie that the hippies made to like.
I mean,
promote,
I'm pretty sure
you
most
know.
people who are watching us are gonna know what Ferngully is.
Well,
I mean, unless
One
the
would
real
hope.
youth come
one
in.
would hope.
I mean, I don't expect Zoomers or whatever comes post-Zoomer
Whatever the
would know.
youngest people are.
Like, I mean, that would be strictly us, having
our
our
generation.
generation showing it to
What
our
is
children.
our generation? We're not gonna say.
No, we're millennials. It's fine.
Are we?
We're in our fucking 30s. Like, I don't know why
Stop
we're.
outing me on the podcast.
I don't think it's going to be very hard to deduce our age with our interest. Perhaps I'm wrong, but
So I remember this spot. No, I don't.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's the Indiana Jones boulder,
Oh, I didn't
going
go.
around.
I didn't go in the logs though.
How did you not? So I was half tempted to make you play through this because it'd be like, okay, I could kind of like guide you through.
Well, we could switch.
We could
switch
if you have
off.
to. Yeah.
We could try that.
Otherwise,
You know, I'm
I mean,
not
again,
gonna last very long though. Like I hated the controls in this.
yeah, and that's
It was so
It's just dated,
frustrating
yeah.
to me.
like
Well, and
if
I
you
just
didn't grow
can't-
up with this,
My
like,
tolerance is just fucking zero for like old shit sometimes.
yeah.
Unless it's like.
Well,
point
because
click
you
adventures.
you know you've gone into gaming at a kind of like a later stage, and
That's
you're.
not true. I was I
You
okay,
played
all right,
Sonic.
All right.
Okay, I'll give you that you
yeah,
played
I played
Sonic.
a shit ton of Sonic. I also played Golden Axe back
Okay.
in the day. We had a Sega forever until it died. That's how much I played.
Okay,
games.
let me rephrase then. I think you got into
I
like the
played
3D
games.
like isometric games back once a lot of the problems
We
of
couldn't
3D
afford
isometric
Nintendo.
games like got better.
Nintendo was too bougie. We couldn't afford it.
This is actually
that's the thing though. Like I feel like with Nintendo and how many different systems they came out with, it was like nah. You know, my brother had all the game systems really, and then he would pass. Like I had hand-me-downs, so I got his old PlayStation at one point, and then his like PS2, and then I think that was it. I think after the second one. Oh, I think I had an old Xbox at one point.
I think I don't need 40. Let's see. Does this rupee regen? It'd be cool if this rupee regens.
See, while you were playing these really lovely little games, I was playing GTA and doing some bad shit.
It is 40.
That's what I was doing.
Okay. I'm not a noob. I remembered exactly how much that cost. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I still played Grand Theft Auto and all those things. I just had to, you know, I wasn't allowed to until I was a little bit closer to being an appropriate age for them.
Yeah, that was not so much my life.
Well, you had older siblings that could just, you know, that you would get the game, and then why wouldn't you
My
play
mom
them?
didn't pay attention to shit, and we were
Like
kids.
that seems pretty standard.
She paid attention to shit. So this is the shop.
Yep, it's cute.
What's his name? He can't
He's
reach
just
the counter.
he's just the shop owner, shopkeep. Like I don't think he has a.
He didn't have a name.
I don't
They
think he's given
didn't-
him. I honestly, so few of them I think are given like proper names.
Oh.
Like, I mean, again, it's an old game. It just kind of did what it knew was important to it.
Okay, this drove me nuts too. This menu. It was. I don't know why. It just bothered me. I couldn't understand it.
It's fine. Yeah. I mean, again, it is dated. That's like I there are things that I'm not going to defend on it. You know, like.
It's probably a very simple menu, but for some reason.
Well, it's just this is kind of back in that phase where, and, you know, this is really funny, and it's something I miss in a way too. It's like if you didn't sit and like read the instruction manual for games. Remember, you'd get like you'd get these full pamphlets, like these little booklets that'd be like, okay,
that
this
was
is like
cool. You'd have
I
maps
loved
and
it.
shit.
Yeah, you'd have the maps, you'd have like little place to write notes and all that.
Yeah.
Like that was just a completely different era of playing video games.
What's the one that I like? Fable.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, I still haven't completely finished the first Fable. I have to be honest about that. But I loved the second one. I played so much of that.
Would Fable be something you'd ever be interested in playing on this channel?
Sure. I could do that. I have Fable Anniversary. I think I'm stuck. I think I stopped playing because I got stuck again. For some reason, that game's so hard. Like, and it's not even hard. It's just there's like some shit that happens, and then you're like, what do I do? Where do I go? Like, I messed up something, or I got a glitch. I don't know. And then, but I'd love to do. I would totally be down to play the second Fable again.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they have that for PC or not.
I think they do. I mean, if not, we
That'd
can
be
probably
awesome.
find a way to emulate it. But
Yeah. But I love that game. It was so good, and it's so funny, and you've got the gargoyles is like the best part.
yeah.
I had my bottom bitch.
Here's Mito,
Right.
this little asshole. He's like, "You're
My
not a real
wifey
boy. You can do
in
this."
Browerstone.
He's
Oh, this,
equipped with
yeah, you
sword and
can't leave yet,
shield.
right?
Well, no, I can't because I got the sword and
Oh,
shield.
you got the sword and
What's
shield.
that? Oh, you've got a
You
Deku
know,
shield.
I'm just rambling
What's
about old
that?
games.
Is that
Meanwhile,
a
he's
great
making all this
sword?
progress.
Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh?
He's gone.
I, the great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. I'm a fucking racist.
Is he a racist?
He doesn't think, you know, because I wasn't given a fairy from the get-go. He's like, you're not Kokiri. You're fucking, you're an outsider. You don't belong here.
Oh, he's like only only his people, the Kokiri.
Yeah, I need it.
Are,
I definitely need to change.
It's very Japanese.
That's
Great.
you.
Oh, great. I'm back.
Good job. Nailed it.
Look at that mustache, though.
Navi, thou hast returned.
I
To Fergus, welcome.
I
Listen
brought him.
carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares.
So many nightmares.
As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those who are sensitive to it. Verily,
Like,
thou
premonitions?
hast felt it. To Fergus,
And
the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? No, I want to end the game right now.
Is that what happens?
No, you're just like, come on to Fergus, get your shit together. Then enter, brave to Fergus.
Oh,
and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid to Fergus. And to Fergus, when Navi speaks, use the up on the C button to listen to her words of wisdom.
Let's go!
You're not Mario.
I mean, she could be. So... hit him in the face. No, I said hit him in the face.
Oh, I have...
What's happened?
I think I need to fix something.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I think I have two keys bound to the same button.
Oh, no way. That's fun.
C up.
Inside the Deku tree. Are we getting screen splitting, or is it just because it's...
I mean, I
cutscene?
think it's just part of, like...
cutscenes?
Just emulation. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if there's much... Okay, that is interesting. I wonder why that's happening. I feel like I must have my Z4 also. That's weird.
What
I
is
will work.
it? Like zoom and
Well,
hit?
it's... For some reason, it also thinks... Man, that will be a pain.
I don't know. What's going on?
It shouldn't... Like, my Z targeting should just be just that. Z targeting. It's also doing my first-person perspective.
Oh, okay.
2 hours later.
Did that change anything?
It didn't look like it.
It's just...
That's pain.
That's strange. It's gonna be interesting, that's all.
It's gonna be
Attack!
every single time that I log on.
So you're gonna zoom in? Like...
Maybe that's why I had it set to the other button there.
Oh, you gotta, excuse me, Deku nut.
Alright, that's super weird. Why is that? That should not also be my Z up. That is weird. But whatever, I guess. You know what? I wonder then, can I set... whatever, I'll survive. Sorry, technical diff.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Oh, it just spewed poison at you.
No.
I don't remember these flowers.
I mean, again, you played
look
once
different.
for like an hour.
I know, they just look different though. I mean, I remember flowers, but they look, I don't know. Like more purpley? Were they always like purpley blue?
Yeah, purplish blue would be
Oh.
accurate.
Rupees.
Rupees. Look at
Listen!
this wall, you can climb. Oh my
The
god,
vines
I
are
don't care.
here, and you can climb the vines to Fergus. Oh. Oh. Look, he's got to climb in. He's so tiny. Oh, good. You got a dungeon map. You're just breezing through those screens. Oh, that sucks. You gotta go down or up again.
Yep.
Does that mean you gotta fight those things again?
No. 23 is number 1. When you jump up, hold
Is
forward.
he explaining?
Yeah, he's telling me like, ow, you hurt me. If you let me go, I'll tell you how to do things.
Oh.
It's just tutorials.
So they're not... Oh, okay.
Try it if you're feeling
It's just a way to
bold.
insert a tutorial.
Yeah.
I was like, he's not a bad guy.
Well,
What is this? So the tree is infected, basically.
Yeah, so Ganondorf came in here. He was looking for the spiritual stone.
You almost said Gandalf.
Anyways.
Is it Ganon?
Ganondorf.
Oh, it's Ganondorf?
Yes.
Is that different from just Ganon?
Yeah, so Ganon refers to his demon form, like his big pig form, basically.
Oh. Oh. That's a pig?
Yeah, he's like a big demon warthog. Like
Is that
boar.
in Breath of Wild?
Yeah, he turns into a giant boar at
He
the
turns
end.
into a giant boar
Yeah.
at the end? Fuck, I don't remember that at all. I mean, I guess I didn't go to the end. Like, I just watched you play it, but... Did you just kill a fairy?
No.
Oh, that looked like a little green fairy.
Yeah, that's her. She goes out to like aim for you, basically. Like, hey, this is an important item. Go look.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Navi. Good old Navi.
Yeah.
So maybe the Navi people were like the navigators?
Maybe. Or just James Cameron for some reason was just like, I want to name these things Navi.
He's like, this is a dope ass name. Are you back to where you started? No.
Yes, I'm right back where I just got the thing. I had to go.
Oh, okay. So that was really confusing. When I tried to play, I was like, I don't know where I am. Like most of the time. Oh my god, slingshotting was so hard. You're making it look like super easy. It's not this easy, folks. If you've never played this, slingshotting is fucking
If you're
hard.
not familiar with, again, these old kind of tanky controls, like...
It's really hard.
Yeah. It's okay. There will come a point where I need to do the little, like, archery range, and I will fuck up a whole lot because these controls are very, very sensitive.
Yeah. I don't even think you needed the map, did you?
No. No, I can play this entire game without a map. That's...
It's amazing. Oh, what? Oh my god, hurry! Oh my god. Are they gonna go down?
Yeah, they'll go down.
Hurry!
They're gonna be down by the time I finish with this because the timer still goes even though I'm going through this cutscene.
That's rude. Hiya! How do you... What? How are you gonna...
I just go back down.
Go back down. Oh, and I see, and then you climb up. And then you gotta do it again. How's the... So the respawn... is pretty good. Like if you wanted to grind a bunch or something, or do you have to? Do you have to grind?
Yeah, there's no real reason to grind. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Grinding would be only if like a certain enemy had an item or whatever that you need, like these decky sticks.
Oh, I see. Oh shit.
Can I deal? Oh wait, we can't fight down here. Let's just do that. Easier.
So now that won't respawn.
That won't respawn until I leave this room and come back in.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, whereas the little deku plants will, and there's a logic to that. You needed a stick to light that torch to get out of here, and those little plants basically are like an infinite resource of those sticks.
Oh, right on.
I'm being careless.
There are so many little like nuanced things I did not pay attention to or pick up on before.
That's good.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is...
I was just like, this game fucking sucks.
It's absolutely a different era of games because you have to sit down, you actually have to read, right? You know,
and
this is the stuff that, bullshit. Like, you know, whenever we watch other people play games, we're like, oh, just read the fucking thing. It's like, well, you know, maybe we need to behave and do exactly what we preach.
Reading is for noobs, babe.
Okay.
Reading is for noobs.
Is this enough to kill him?
Says the former English teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I totally get it though. Reading can be really annoying when you're like, no, I don't have time for this shit.
I just want to play the game.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Whoa! Okay, the pool. Wow, you're here already. That was fast.
Oh yeah, we'll beat this temple before
fast.
I think we'll finish this temple before we close out the episode. Because I mean,
that sounds perfect.
We have some.
I might trim a little fat.
Yeah, but there's probably a little bit in the beginning, and you know, again, we talked, we fucking like went full podcast mode at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah,
like,
but that's okay. I can always cut that. I could release it as a separate. Yeah. Okay, so it's funny. I didn't even realize, but you know how with Resident Evil we watched the entire credits?
Yeah.
We basically had like a little.
Like podcast.
Like a little podcast moment that I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, I mean that's.
That's why I didn't throw it all into the.
Yeah.
The last video, because I was like, I'll just cut this. I can save it for later and throw it out at some point if anybody's actually interested.
Yeah.
Which they should be interested, because you should be watching all of the videos.
Yeah, all of the 2 people who do. You're our real homies.
You're our real homies.
Looking at you.
Pretty sure one.
You know
of
who you are.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
fine.
Absolutely.
Made a Rumble account today.
I saw that.
Yep. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it.
I know
It
nothing
seems
about
real-
it. We have people we can talk to though, because I know we have friends who do use it.
The Rumble. It's really interesting. Like it's very simplistic kind of, in a way. But man, was I struggling. I was like, where do I find the video link? It took me a minute, and then I figured it out. So I'll have to.
Are you gonna start uploading our videos to Rumble? Should.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a while. Like it's funny. It almost. I would say. I don't know. I don't know if I want to say it's faster than YouTube as far as uploading. It kind of seems that way, but then it still has to process. Like YouTube takes forever to process the HD. Like when we were doing stuff
my
in.
brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the right order. 2, 3, 1.
Punish
23
them
is
in the
1.
right order.
The order is 2, 3, 1.
2, 3, 1.
23 is number 1. Let's go. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yep. Absolutely, you're a traitor. You just sold them out.
You are a traitor.
That's all right. I appreciate you being a traitor. I mean,
But,
I
like,
guess
are
I
they-
didn't.
Okay, are they just infected creatures, or are they like actually?
They're influenced. So like, you have a lot of the spirits and creatures of this world who are just like, well, you know, like anything else, they're trying to survive. And Ganon comes along, like, I'm the new powerful being. Like, all right, cool. Like, if you're the fucking serf, you're just like, you're the new king. Like,
Oh.
you know.
Okay.
At least that's how I've always kind of seen it. I don't know.
No,
Maybe
that
it's
makes
being.
sense.
This is how you swim.
Swimming.
This is
You
swim.
can dive. Dive into the water.
Hit the button.
Oh,
Ooh.
don't go up though. There you go. Okay. That's dangerous.
Drain the water.
Does that make it stop? Oh, no, it just drains water.
Drains the water so I can then jump on the platform to then go underneath the thing. Come on.
Oh, no way. Okay, that's cute. It's amazing the kind of puzzles that were in these early games.
Yeah. Oh, this really set the tone for like what I expected a game to be. You know, like.
Oh, this is why you like all the hard shit.
Yeah. This is how you pull a block.
This is why I hate all the hard shit.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't play
Trying
these
to
kind of
play
games.
this, I was like, fuck this, man. Although I did like,
This isn't like here's the thing. It's really not a terribly difficult game. Like.
yeah, well, yeah. I really enjoyed the Tomb Raider game that I played.
Yeah,
like
Tomb Raider's great.
newer-ish one that.
Yeah. And that has a lot of inspiration from these games. Like.
Yeah, like it wasn't. Well, I suppose because it was newer-ish than this.
Oh, way newer than this.
Well, like I
Hey, this
do
is-
like the old Tomb Raider. I tried to play like the really. Like,
Those
the
old
original
Tomb Raiders
Tomb
are
Raider.
the age of this game.
So
is
fucking
what you
hard
have to think about.
Oh my
like,
god, it was so bad. I loved those though.
Yeah, they're great games.
I didn't really play them. Like my brother would play old Tomb Raider games, and I would just hang out. I loved like the training course was probably like my favorite part.
Yeah.
It's funny to think about how cool that looked back then.
Sure.
But now it's like, oh yeah, this looks like shit. This just looks terrible and blurry and
Yeah,
and
they're
I
old
can't see
games.
shit.
They're old 64-bit games. Like that's.
But I'm trying to think of what system we had that for.
PlayStation.
I wonder.
Sony.
Right? PlayStation.
Sony was the only one that had the original
Tomb
Tomb
Raider.
Raiders. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what I played. Which one did I play? I can pull up my Steam.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, unless you played them on my computer later, because they eventually ported
No.
to.
Well, no, I have. Well, yeah, I have the whole like. Remember, I got like the
Yeah.
set or whatever. You could buy a bunch of them together. A bundle. It was
Yeah.
a bundle.
But Tomb Raider. I played. Is it Rise? Oh, no, I haven't played Rise yet. Did I play Rise? I have no idea.
Anyways, there's one with like the new chick, and it was surprisingly good.
Yeah, they're supposed to be really good.
I know you had recommended it was something like the that other game.
That helps. That's good communication. Thank you.
I don't remember. I don't know.
But yeah,
We're
the-
like,
the-
try this out because you probably like it. 'cause
The newer trilogy of Tomb Raiders. I don't even know if it's a trilogy. It might be more than that now.
There's a few of them.
But those games are really solid. Oh, all right, you have to come back here with
and
a
they're
bomb.
puzzly,
Yeah. Oh, very much so.
but they're not really that hard. The controls are pretty decent
Yeah.
for the most part. I remember trying to climb this airplane. I kept falling. That sucked, but otherwise it was pretty good.
I don't think I'm gonna 100%
Are you-
this game.
Are
'cause
you going? What is 100? Oh, like don't
get every
like, zero
item
deaths?
and no, that's not just 100%. You get everything. You complete everything in the
everything.
game.
I see. That's fine.
I was thinking
You're
about
gonna
it.
get a lot of things.
Yeah,
I feel like you already got a lot of things, didn't you?
I got an amount.
I guess you haven't really. Have you died?
No, I haven't died.
You haven't died.
No, I don't. I don't imagine I will die. I mean, maybe that's, you know, a bit of a claim, but I don't. It's not a game that I usually see the game over screen on. Like, I can think of maybe one or two spots where it's more just, you know, kind of like mechanics in the game that get like frustrating. But
Oh, I gotcha.
there's in terms of the mechanics, though, you'll eventually get items like bottles where you can keep fairies, and once you basically always have a fairy on you, like you have very little like excuse or I should probably start that again. Excuse or
Unless
reason.
you're like me and you don't use your health potions.
Well, yeah. And again, I don't know. I'm going to be just a little overconfident because I do really know this game. Like,
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, if we do Majora's Mask, for instance, like that's not a game that I have anywhere as much playtime on. Like, there'd actually, I would almost feel confident if we play that game, there'll be points where I'll actually get lost.
I would love to see it.
23, so 2. And number 3.
How do you know which one is?
I mean, just numerical. Like, literally 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I see.
And this guy's going, how did you know?
Oh my God! If you fucked that up the first time, like let's say you didn't know or pay attention or whatever.
You'd have to either climb
have
back up and find it, or else you'd have to just keep trying different orders until eventually you got the right one. I mean, because there's technically only 9 different combinations that you can do. Right?
Well,
you'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2.
What? So would they respawn?
Yeah, they literally just go back into their little heights if you get it wrong.
Oh, all right.
Again, it's the first dungeon. It's not meant to be like, it's not meant to break your balls.
Crazy dungeon. Okay. And how about we pause there?
No, let's finish it. We got literally boss
Okay,
fight.
we're gonna do a boss fight. Oh, we're doing a boss fight.
This will take me literal seconds. I promise you.
Okay. I didn't know it was a boss fight. I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, like I said, we'll finish the dungeon.
Thought it was like just another section or something. No. That's funny. Oh no! Oh no! It's a boss! Oh my god!
She's right up there.
Oh, this boss. Oh, it's a spider. Yeah. Ew. Gross.
I am looking at you. Hello. There we go.
You're
So,
gross.
neat trick to anybody who's played Ocarina of Time before. The strongest attack you can do as a child is actually using the Deku Stick jump attack.
Deku stick jump attack. You gonna stab her in the eye? Oh.
Again, had I not fucked up my buttons. Yeah. Beedoo, 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 boo, beedoo, beedoo, boo, boo. Had I not fucked up, I could have gotten those 3 strikes on that first one.
And then it would have been dead.
Yeah, it just would have been over. There's another way too that you can.
Oh, now. That would be more appropriate. Get the big heart.
Yeah, I guess so. No, I mean, no,
You exiting the
you
tree?
get the victory music when you beat, you know, when you're
I
in a
don't
fight.
know.
And then when you pick things up, you jump.
I have that on my soundboard list.
Oh,
It's
good.
fun.
Well done, Fergus. But
So
now I
you're
die.
out of the tree. He's dead?
Yeah, he dies. The infection was too strong. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I know that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? I mean, I can't say no. Because you'll tell me anyways. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse
Oh, he's
upon
from
me.
the desert, that's why. There he is.
Oh.
Handsome than ever.
This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to the Hyrule. I just realized the implications of Israel and all that, the sacred land.
What do they call them again? The Saracens?
Oh, the Saracens. Yeah, I guess
Saracens?
that too. Yeah.
I'm saying that wrong. I mean, you know,
Ponder.
we've had that conversation.
Before time began, before spirit and life existed, the three golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule.
I mean, it's funny, you know, historically, I was thinking about like Shakespeare and the Moors, right?
Din, the goddess of power.
They don't like the brown people.
Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. And Pharaoh, the goddess of courage.
And the pink one.
Well, that was Din.
Oh.
Three.
Go, go, Power Rangers! This is actually kind of a fun little scene for an old game.
It's literally just them, like, this is the creation of the world. Yeah, the three goddesses, you know, Din. With her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth.
Nehru.
Poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave spirit of law to the world.
So red earth, wisdom,
And Furore.
and the grass.
Her rich soul produced all life forms which would uphold the law.
It's like the red earth, the green grass,
Blue
and
sky.
the blue sky.
The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence.
Is this the first
And the
mention
resting place of the triangles has
Triforce?
become the sacred realm. No, you had the Triforce back in Zelda 1. But then I think it was only, there was only two. Like, you had the two triangles of power, like literally Ganondorf's power, and then I think it was either Wisdom? Maybe it was either Wisdom or Courage was the one that, you know, Link got.
Huh.
Back
Triforce just sounded cooler. They were like, well, it can't be two Force.
Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope.
It's kind of interesting. I had like a weird thought in my head.
Fergus, go now to Hyrule
So you think
Castle.
about it. They're talking about
There
like, the
thou
desert people.
will surely meet the Princess of Destiny.
If this is supposed to
Take
be
the
like the
stone
evil
with you.
desert man, you've got like
Stone, that
in
man
Fern
wanted
Gully,
so much that he cast the curse upon
the
me.
oil is bad. So it's kind of like the oil and the desert. It's like
Yeah.
they're trying to say something.
Maybe.
they were projecting
Could have been.
what's happening right now.
I think it's a little far-fetched. I mean, in terms of what's happening right now, like in our
That's
current
just bad
world
politics.
climate. Well, no, I mean, for the sake of potentially not getting canceled or whatever, I won't name the places. But three great powers have fought over this place. It wasn't just
Well,
us.
yeah.
You had Britain, and you also had Russia. And all three have had the exact same, basically, cycle. So.
Yeah. I think
Navi
people
the
forget
Fair, help
how
the Fergus to carry out my will.
powerful
I
Britain used to
entreat
be.
ye, Navi. Goodbye.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle to Fergus. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Goodbye forever.
And then we leave, and Mido's like, "Why would you kill the tree?"
Are they gonna assume you did it?
Yeah, he absolutely does.
Oh, do
Hey,
you have
the
to find
Fergus,
him?
what'd you
Do you have
do?
to kick his ass now?
Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault.
Kick his ass. Come on.
No, he just.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
All right.
that's a good enough place.
That's a good spot.
Thank you guys for joining us. Like the video if you enjoyed it.
Share and subscribe and comment down below, please.
Yes. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I already shoved the crates. Do you pay attention at all?
I do pay attention.
I don't feel like you paid attention at all.
I thought you shoved it in more.
She's just here for the fucking ride. She's like, I'm not gonna have to pay attention. This is my show. It's not my channel.
It's
fine.
our channel, honey. That's
okay,
what
it's
happens
our
when
channel.
you get married. Everything is a group effort. Are you okay? You're trying to go further in.
So I have to wait for this guy
Wait
to
for
go
him
up.
to go around, and then he'll go around, maybe.
There it goes.
Oh wait, that guy. Oh,
That's
okay.
fine. That's fine.
Oh, that guy. This is a cute little puzzle.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a puzzle, but yeah, it's cute.
Okay, well, I don't know. Stealth thing. Are you not gonna get all the rupees?
I have a wallet that's full. Bottom left corner, I have 99 rupees.
99 is that? I didn't realize you could only hold 99 rupees.
Well, I'll have to upgrade my wallet later. Get a bigger
You
wallet.
get a bigger wallet? Oh, okay. Look at the sass on these guards.
Yeah, they just had that
oh
stance.
Oh my god, he does.
Bro.
Oh, they also kind of remind me of the... Oh my god, you're gonna get caught.
I won't.
Oh.
Oh, maybe I will. Dude, I need you to move. There you go.
Oh, shit. Oh, there you go.
Whoa, you like
Those
both together.
guys.
I've never seen this in all of my time playing this game. These games. You just stay over there.
Their something about their helmets reminds me of the dark crystal. That's kind of like the bird people. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Maybe not the labyrinth. Maybe the dark crystal.
Okay.
Is that what? Am I saying that right?
I mean, it's all the same universe. Oh no, sorry, the labyrinth is different, but yeah. So yeah, dark crystal.
Who are
Okay,
you?
she's got
Are
it.
you doing all the girl? How did you get?
I don't know.
How did
You
you
were...
get past the guards?
I'm very sneaky.
Body sneaking. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Is that Navi? Hey girl, how you been? It's been a long time. Are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone?
Is this Zelda?
Yeah, it's Zelda.
Oh.
Do you have it?
Yes.
Oh, yay! I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground, and everything was magical. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. What? Someone would come home from the forest? Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. Excuse me. I'm Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Hello. What's your name?
To Fergus.
Oh, are you a girl too? Strange. You sound somehow familiar. I feel like I know you.
To Fergus.
Okay, to Fergus.
To Fergus.
I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone.
You just say no? What
You know, it's just the
The
looping
legend
dialogue.
goes like this.
Oh, it's just story time.
More exposition.
Woo! The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. We don't know where. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. And that is what we believe. And then we worship the Triforce. So the ancient sages built a Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from the evil ones. enter the sacred realm from our world. So go there now, Fergus. Go on. Shoot. Go it. In order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. You should probably get on that now. Okay, go now. What, you want more information? The treasure?
The Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, like the name of this game. This is where the title came from.
Did you understand? I'm gonna say no, so you have to say this all over again. No. That's great.
Please, God, don't do it.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
Oopsies, I forgot. I was spying through this window. I was just watching you. It's fine.
I wasn't watching me.
The dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that the man in there. Will you look through the window at him?
Let's just do it.
Look at the man. Who is the man? That's a great up close.
Can you see that man with evil eyes?
That's racist.
That does seem very, very racist. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from a desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. He's an evil man.
Oh.
Oh, who's staring at me?
What happened? Did he see you? Oh my god, what? What'd you do? We have to run now and hide. God damn you, Fergus.
Yes.
I told my father about the dream, but he didn't believe me. He's not very superstitious. He's a man of science. And I told him, I'm like, Dad, but it's totally science, I swear. Don't trust the people of Gerudo. The brown people.
Okay. Let's not.
Hey, he said it, not me.
They didn't,
He wants
though.
to conquer Hyrule, the entire world. To Fergus, now we are the only ones who can protect. We, the children, are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Not any of the adults.
I don't believe
anywhere.
you.
Thank you. I'm afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce, or shit's gonna get real bad real fast. He shall not have the Ocarina of Time. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Hurry up. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. Okay, goodbye. Oh, one more thing. Just kidding. Take this letter. I think it's gonna help you.
Wow. It's a letter from the princess.
Someone who I didn't even know about until now, but now I'm really excited that I have her autograph.
So excited.
Ho ho!
This is gonna be worth a lot, I think. She's totally a princess for real, though.
Don't be afraid to talk to her. My attendant, she's great. She does my hair every morning. Do you like it?
I can't see your hair. It's in the thing. Hey, you! Don't cause any trouble. Oh shit! Fucking throw bombs.
What? You can? Or they did?
Look at that. There's a Mario about. Oh, dang it! No, let's do that. Money that I don't need.
So breaking the windows causes you to get rupees. Is it? Oh, who's that lady? Is that her
Yeah, look, you got
attendant?
Peach, you got Mario, you got Bowser. It's fun. Anyways.
Oh, that is very cute.
Yep, that's her. That's
It
Impa.
turns
You should
out-
remember Impa
Impa.
from Ivorio.
Oh, Impa.
Hmm.
Oh, shit.
I am Impa. Okay, she's got it.
No, I really. Your deep voice probably is better than
I
my
am
deep
Impa
voice.
of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting the Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy.
quiet.
You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you?
Whenever you talk low, it's just like.
My role of the
so
princess
quiet
dream
that the mic is like,
was
what?
to teach a melody to the
Can't
one
hear
from the
you.
forest. This is the ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played the song Princess Zelda as a lullaby.
It's like instead of just
ever
talking in a
since she
deep
was a baby.
voice, you just whisper.
No, I'm not just whispering. Listen carefully.
Impa, why are you whispering so much? I don't understand. She's not usually like this.
Well, then you can take her fucking voice. Jesus Christ.
I have a kazoo somewhere.
I have an ocarina.
I know, I was just throwing it out there. I have a kazoo. I could be playing my kazoo right now.
I don't think anyone wants that.
Oh, it's so fun though.
If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Whop!
So now we go to...
Now we go to Kakariko, but she's gonna tell that. Look at that Tonto.
Okay.
You brave lad, you must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, and you're going there. You'll probably die.
Oh, the Gorons! I like the Gorons.
Yeah, the Gorons are dope.
They're cute.
At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. This is
She's
where
from
I was born and
Kakariko?
raised. Yep. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up to Death Mountain.
Okay,
I
I
shall.
don't know who Imp is then.
You do.
I thought she was from Gerudo.
No.
Alright.
You're thinking Naboru. Nabuto or whatever. I forget her name in Breath of the Wild. Anyways, alright, we are counting on you. Blah blah blah. Exposition. So much exposition.
Oh, that was...
She ninja fucking vanished
she
away.
She just ninja'd
And
out.
I think
That is a
next
good place
time,
to
an Ocarina of Time, we will
gonna go
Kakariko
to the
and maybe go
Kakariko.
visit some Gorons.
Kakariko.
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 Okay. Anyways, thank you all for joining in. Hit that like button
Subscribe.
and throw us a comment if you have anything to say. Appreciate you all and catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Just Wife TV presents.
Married with Games. And welcome back to Ocarina of Time. This is episode 3.
Episode 3.
I could save some back and forth, but you know what? Fuck it. I want my discount. I'm gonna get a discount on new shield.
So now you are going to go to
Kakariko.
Kakariko, and that's where you can buy. They have a shop there.
Well, no. So I'm gonna get. Well, yes. I think they do have a shop here. I don't actually do a lot of shopping
so
here.
is the way this game is laid out in terms of that kind of stuff, is it not similar to
Kakariko.
Breath of the Wild?
What do you mean?
Well, so I'm only really familiar with Breath of the Wild because we, as far as recent Zelda games and what we've played and stuff, how it almost like you had a shop available in like every little town.
Yeah, I mean, there's usually like a kind of shop. But yeah, things are just a little bit different. I mean, obviously, there's nowhere near the amount of like hubs or spaces in this game as there are in Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is a much larger game.
Okay.
And this still kind of like adheres to older video game philosophy of like you pad out time by like, you know, making a little bit more back and forth between places.
Is that so? Was that I get? It's funny. I'm not saying I never played, you know, a lot of games, but I don't really remember the old games, I guess, as much, and how they laid things out. I'm just so used to the stuff now in the last several years, like how you would have, like how you have like fast travel and you have all these conveniences, right?
No, you actually do get fast travel in this, like
Oh,
a
you do?
form of it, yeah.
Oh, that's
Like
cool.
this game was I mean, again,
Was it really innovative
it was
for
very
that?
innovative. It was really ahead of its time in a lot of things, and it becomes really the like this was the gold standard for like a action adventure game for ages. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
and I mean, and a lot of the things that you see that modern games have kind of have their root here, you know.
Okay.
Shoot, you even have things as far as like you have Miyazaki from Dark Souls, who gives a lot of his like credit to creative design and even combat and such, rooting from like Ocarina of Time and like the Zelda series as a whole.
Oh, no way.
Obviously, it goes up. Obviously, things changed and all that, but there was a point during Breath of the Wild where people were constantly tweeting at him where it was like, oh man, Breath of the Wild stole your your shtick, because Breath of the Wild was like a harder game and had more like intrinsic combat and all that. And he just kind of replies like, no, you do realize that like we drew so much inspiration from these games, like the more
They
foundational.
said that about Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, no, a lot of people were like, oh yeah, Breath of the Wild was the Dark Souls of Zelda games, which I mean, on a combat kind of scale and like the difficulty, sure, there were a lot of things in terms of Breath of the Wild that was difficult.
I know that I've definitely raged at the screen a lot when we were playing, whenever I had to fight stuff, but that's just what I do.
And I mean,
and I don't know, you didn't have. I don't feel like you had trouble.
No,
with
I never
Breath of the Wild.
really struggled. I don't know. I'll be honest. I can't think of any time where like I would say that I actually struggled with a Zelda game. And that's not necessarily in the sense of like, oh my god, I'm so good or anything like that. I just think that these games are really well balanced, I guess. Like there isn't a whole lot that's going into them that, I don't know. I think anybody with enough time is where like I'm trying to get with it, that will be able to beat these games, right? Like they weren't ever intended to be like, oh, this is the game. Like it's not like really old school of game philosophy of like let's make a game as impossible as possible so that like it's more of an if you're going to beat the game than when. I think in a lot of ways this game's much more like, oh no, you'll eventually get there, like
Right.
Really, the
Well,
whole reason
and
why I
this is
left you was
technically a kids game, right? So there
Yeah.
would be no reason for them to make it so
oh,
incredible.
absolutely, yeah.
And I know
all
you've
of them are,
said-
yeah.
You've always told me like the thing about Nintendo and what you loved about Nintendo's company is that they really work on I don't
Well, they
wanna say
polish.
quality assurance, but yeah,
It's- yeah,
right,
they are,
their
like-
Q&A stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
Not
I mean
Q&A.
things. Oh yeah, no, Q&A is definitely part of it. But yeah, Nintendo is one of those things where if it was a game released directly underneath the Nintendo licensing, you knew that's like, oh, this is going to be a very polished, very clean, very complete game experience with few like glaring issues, if any. Now obviously, if you've never played a like a Nintendo 64 game and you pick this up for the very first time and start going, you're gonna struggle just because there were limitations. But this was literally the cream of the crop when like it came to what other kind of games were out there, especially when you think about like 3D adventure games. Like there were so many things that we just didn't know what to do or how to do, right? You go back to like Super Mario 64, which is really the one that opened that space, and it's like, yeah, that's a clunky fucking if you compare it to modern 3D games, right? But I think so.
You got seeds.
Yeah.
No poop. Was that
No,
poop
no,
or seeds?
they were Deki seeds. Why would it? Yes, let me just collect some poop.
No, because remember we talked about how the Koroks
Well,
you're
yeah,
actually collecting their poopy.
Well, in the newer game, and yes, in Breath of the Wild, that's what you do.
Oh, okay.
The road is closed beyond this point. Blah blah blah. Look at this. I have a note from the princess. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is the Fergus. He's under my orders.
Fergus. He's under my orders to save Hyrule.
What kind of funny game has a princess come up with now? Okay, all right. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero.
He doesn't think anything's happening.
Yeah, well, he's just like, this is fucking weird. It's like she has a little friend.
She's sending him.
By the way,
errands.
Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It's an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should be able to check out the bazaar. They'll sell the shield you need there. Tell them I sent you and they'll give you a discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it.
You
Now,
have to go all the way back.
I do. I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask Shop that just opened up in Hyrule Castle Town Market?
Ooh, let's go to the
Everyone is
mask
talking
shop.
about it. My little boy passes me for a popular mask that I don't have time to go there. So could you go and get the mask for me next time you are in the market? If you do, if you don't feel like it, that's okay. But, well, I have no choice. This is my job. Sigh.
He just stands there all day.
I
all
guard the
night.
gate.
When does he not guard the gate?
He always guards the gate.
Oh my god.
That's his entire
Slave
existence.
labor.
I only have 5 decu or gold sculptor, so I can't do anything there. I will go.
So you have to go back to Hyrule?
To the Hyrule Castle, where I just was.
Castle? Okay, and then they have a little market there.
There's the market
So
there. There's like 2 little things I think I might get taken care of there, because I think they have a little archery range that I can go and max out my ammo bag for my slingshot. Graveyard.
Oh. No. No. But it's not nighttime, so the zombies shouldn't be out.
No zombies. And even, I mean, there's not going to be zombies. This is literally connected to the town. There are ghosts.
Do the ghosts try to murder you?
They will try to hurt you.
Ew.
This is really awkward with this controller.
Is it? Is there not a way to use one of our Nintendo controllers?
It would still just be as awkward. Like the Nintendo 64 controller was a design completely all onto its own.
You should probably look that up. I'm sure I've seen it.
Yeah, it's the weird like spaceship looking one. It has like 3 handholds. You have 1 stick up here, or sorry, you have 1 stick in the center. You have the D-pad up here. And you have your buttons. Yeah.
Okay. That's not what I was picturing in my head.
Yeah.
What's the circle then? It's it's like gray. I mean, isn't that?
You're thinking the Super NES controller.
Am I?
You are.
Ugh.
Oh my god, just let me in the fucking hole!
Where are you going? Oh, the tomb. Why are there a bunch of bones down there?
Well, it's the Royal Catacombs.
So they just got
Yeah,
bones?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a fucking old video game. I don't know.
Just so you know, you're where the bones go, in case you forgot.
And then here's some zombies. Gotta have some zombies.
Gotta have zombies.
I think I can wrap around here.
Can you collect those?
And you're gonna. Oh, you didn't scream at me. I hope you are gonna scream.
He's gonna scream. Is that the zombie?
It's a zombie.
Zombies,
it's a
Coral.
re-dead, technically.
Zombies, Coral.
Reanimated dead.
Reanimated dead.
Like, oh, here's a song. Learn song. Chick. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family.
I'm having Skyrim flashbacks of finding
A
stones.
rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun. Give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's a secret melody of the Composer Brothers.
The Composer Brothers.
Do do do. Do do do. Do do.
They have so many interesting names, and then they're just like, we'll call them the Composer Brothers.
Well, it's interesting too, right? Because they actually have names, and it's fun. It's sharp and flat. It's composer,
Sharp
slow.
composer and flat composer.
Yeah, well, it's like notes, sharp and flat notes.
Well, I know. It's funny.
You've learned a sun song.
They don't have some trippy name though. You know what I mean? Maybe that was the last ones they had to make up names for, and they ran out of ideas. I get it.
All right, and again, it's just like, do we really want to go and make? Now, what's cool is that they get more attention later on. So in the direct sequel to this game, you have Majora's Mask, and they. Yes, I know, I am near them, but I have no intention of fighting them. Let's go.
Oh, you don't have to fight them.
No.
Oh.
If you play the Sun Song, it'll actually paralyze them too, which is kind of cool. It's like.
Oh.
And if I had a way to light
so
fire,
the
I could
zombies
unlock.
are her ancestors, because this is the royal family's tomb.
Technically, probably. Or there's
very
royal magic that it has brought them to life to protect the royal tomb. If I had a way, if I had my boomerang,
Kill
I'd
all
get
of
you.
the spiders.
I can't get that one though.
Oh, kill all the spiders.
Hello, Dompe. How are you? You gonna dig some?
Although
some
I
stuff
would
up for me?
totally have a tarantula pet because I think that would be super cute.
We could someday.
We could, yeah.
It's not something
We
I'm
could
like.
tarantula.
I'm happy with most of our other,
A reptile
like
fan.
non-conventional pets.
But tarantulas, though.
Yeah, that doesn't excite me. a
It
whole lot.
kind of. I'm not a spider person, but man, are they cute. I mean, they're cuter than these things.
Well,
These
sure,
things
yeah.
are disgusting.
I mean,
think.
no, if there was a real life fucking gold Skulltula and that they could be pets, I would do it just because I'm like, oh, I'm a Zelda fan. Like that's kind of neat.
That sounds terrible.
don't think
But their
you have-
goal. Just think about things with like the bright
People
colors.
are
They're
disgusting.
usually
My own
poisonous.
father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too.
All right, good talk, dude.
Is that a goth kid?
No, well, I mean, he's a little special. You know.
Huh. He's just very pale. He's a vampire?
I think, I mean, you can imply a whole bunch of different things with him, but yeah, there's definitely something a little wrong with him, but he has more importance later.
I've always found it interesting that in a lot of these Nintendo games, they don't make anybody look Japanese.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it kind of makes sense in this one, right? Because it's supposed to be like it's a fantasy kind of like European kind of deal. Now, on that note, Sheikah's kind of more like she's supposed to represent more of a Japanese kind of like, you know, she's a ninja. She has the Japanese tanto in the back.
Ninja.
But
Well, and I've always seen elements, but I don't know. It's funny. I
don't know. I agree with you.
It's just interesting to me. Like
I absolutely agree with you. Like, there is always seeming to be like a specific design choice of them like not going that route.
I guess I can appreciate that they sort of try to stick to like what's almost logical. It's like, okay, if this is the game we're creating and these are the types of characters, we're not going to just default have them Asian because reasons. We're going to like try to make it fit whatever our like time period is, our location, all those things. So I do appreciate that. I think that's fascinating that they
I think on that level
maintain
it's,
it. Yeah. But at the same time, like, why aren't there more Asians?
I need 2 more. I can think. Oh, actually, no, I might be able to get 2 more. If I go too long range. Yep.
That's what it is. He's just ready to fucking knife somebody in the face with his hand. So now you just have to wait for the gate to open.
Well, now I have the sun song. Now I can control time basically.
You can control time.
But I almost actually want it to stay night. So if I can get to Lon Lon Ranch before sun comes up, that would be kind of cool. If I don't, that's fine too, though.
This is gonna be really fun to fast forward and do some crazy shit with. Hopping along. It looks like you're going backwards too, which is great. Can you roll into them?
No, not in this game.
Oh, God, why? It's so fun. That's the best part of breaking stuff like that in a game is rolling into it. That is my absolute favorite game mechanic. The Diablo game mechanic, just rolling into shit. I'm like, yes! This is what I've been looking for! I love breaking stuff in games.
Yeah, she's fine. I can roll into that and break
It's
it.
probably because I have this like really controlling like type A personality in real life, so then when I do games, I just like to just create absolute fucking chaos. It makes me feel good.
Yeah, I guess it must.
My release. He's so tiny next to that door. Oh my god, the cows!
Yeah, cows.
Oh my god, the cows. You gotta get a bucket and milk them, right?
No.
No? There's no milking in this game.
No. Well, actually, there's milking. But I had to play a specific song which makes them happy. And then they'll give you milk. And you have to have a bottle.
Oh, how cute is that?
Yeah. You can actually...
Happy cows make happy milk.
Yeah.
And happy meals. piece of heart.
Yeah, this is how you start getting your health bar longer.
You still did it very, very quickly, baby. Very quickly.
All right, make a day.
So now if you go outside, it'll be daytime?
Now it's daytime.
Nighttime, daytime!
Time.
We'll play nighttime, daytime. No, I got the Xbox.
What?
He says,
Like you know all this.
because I watch way too much stupid shit
That's fine.
online.
I watch a lot of stupid shit online too. It's okay.
Because I watch,
Not
like,
judging
I've
you.
watched that one so many times. Have you seen that skit with the birds?
No.
Because it's like they dub the animals, and there's these two birds, and the bird is like flapping his wings out. You haven't seen nighttime, daytime? He's like, nighttime, daytime! And he's like covering his face or something stupid. And then he's like, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. He's like, you want to play nighttime, daytime? And the guy's like, oh no, thanks, got the Xbox.
Oh.
Or the other bird, whatever.
Yeah, when I think nighttime,
my God, we have to
daytime,
watch
I
that.
think Ed, Ed and Eddie. You know, where it's like.
Maybe that's where they got it from.
Maybe.
But it's one of those, like, you know, dubbing animals funny.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. It's probably BBC or something.
Come on. Yep. My mother composed this song. Okay, isn't it nice? Let's sing it together.
Let's sing together.
Oh, isn't that Ocarina?
La, la,
What a
la,
cute
la,
Ocarina. You gonna play this song with that Ocarina? Let's go. Do 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 do.
Epona?
Yeah, my horse.
Oh, it's the horse one.
It's the horse. Yep.
You've learned Epona's song. Oh!
Little baby Epona is gonna be like, oh, I like you
She's
now.
like, I'm gonna give you a horse. Oh, yeah.
No, no, she's not gonna give me the horse.
No?
No.
Why not?
You're a random stranger. Oh, you can play a song. Here's a horse.
Made the horse happy.
Yeah, the
She
horse
should
is
give you the horse. You're on a mission. for
And
the
she's
princess.
also the child of this place. She's like, oh, let me just give up our livestock. My dad won't care.
I mean, these kids seem pretty dumb, honey. I'm sure they would do a lot of things like that. Literally, the princess just gave a random kid a note and was like, you have to save
Well,
Hyrule."
yes. Okay.
Like,
that's
after
fair.
these kids are stupid. I mean, kids are dumb.
They are.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Just in general.
that is
Blanket
how.
statement.
I
Kids
mean,
are dumb.
we have to be dumb before we get smart.
That's true.
All right, and then but you know,
It'd be really scary and it's very terrifying if you were born with like a
just super
genius
intelligence.
brain,
Yeah.
just super
Well, I mean, that's
intelligence.
why fucking.
Has two babies.
Well, no, and what are they called? Prodigies and such are always like such a novel to us. 'Cause it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, when they're just smart. You're wicked smart. Why are you throwing the chickens?
I'm making my life a little bit easier here. It will make sense momentarily.
Okay. Right now,
For now,
it just seems
chicken
incredibly
party.
rude.
Just chicken party, okay?
Chicken
Just
party.
in the corner.
Chicken potty, chicken potty.
Get some strobe music. Strobe lights. Music going. No.
I mean, yeah, I'm just
That's
letting
what
you
it looks
go.
like. They're going ham on poking at things. What are they? They're pecking at the table.
Yeah, they're just rocking out. Look at
They
them
are rocking out pretty hard. Look at those three.
go. Chicken party. All right.
Maybe some
So
heavy
here's
metal.
some super cuckoos. I'm a Rickery. What? Oh, Biffy, ain't that Forest kid from the other day? By the way, thanks a lot for waking me up. Took some doing, but I finally got Malin back in good mood. So what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hands, you say?
No, not really.
Well, how about a little game? These three cuckoos I have here are special super cuckoos. I'm gonna throw these cuckoos into the gaggle of the normal cuckoos.
The gaggle.
You can pick out these three special birds from among the normal ones within the time limit. I'll give you something good.
So look for
If you
headbanging
can't
cuckoos.
find them, it will be 10 rupees. Wanna play? You've got 30 seconds already. Then get ready. Here go the super cuckoos. Start looking. Oh man, I wonder where those super cuckoos went.
Oh. I get it.
That's it. Keep it up. 2 more to find.
Okay. This feels like
There's
cheating.
another. All right, the moment of truth. 1 more to
This is
find.
the cheat mode.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Golly, I'll be darned. It's plumb incredible. That's the last one. You found them all. Come over here.
You sound creepy.
Hey, you.
Creepy Mario.
You've got the talent to be one of the world's best cowboys.
Or alcoholic.
How'd you like to marry Malin? No.
How'd you like to marry her?
Just kidding, just kidding. I think you're a little too young for that, aren't you? Oh,
Depends
I'm
on
proud
what
to
year it
present
is.
you of a sample of our very own
medieval
Lairlawn
times, it's
milk.
fine.
You'll be energized the moment you drink it. After you drink it, you can bring back the bottle and buy a refill anytime you want.
Okay, sounds good.
At the Lon Lon milk. See, now I've got 2
Lon Lon.
bottles. Bottles are a high value in this world.
No, I'm sure. Lon Lon, is he recovering? Maybe he needs to go to a meeting.
I love it. So it's funny. In the next game, in Majora's Mask, you actually have like a milk bar and like the lawn. Like then there's this kind of idea that's not said outright, but it's between the line that it is like an alcoholic drink.
Oh, okay. That would explain Lon Lon, because he's why you sitting in the barn with the chickens, Lon Lon? Not really
Yeah.
doing any work right now.
No, Talon, yeah. Well, and that's the other thing.
Oh, sorry, Talon.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
so
Lon
Lon
Lon's the
Lon.
name of the of the ranch. He's Talon, she's Malin, and here is Brother Luigi. I can't believe that I, the great Ingo, am working on this dump of a ranch. Because the owner is so lazy, I always have to do all the work around here. I, the hardworking Ingo, should be in charge, not that lazy bum Talon.
Oh, Talon is in charge. So Talon owns the ranch.
Yep, it's
And his
Talon,
daughter is Malin.
Malin.
And Ingo is his brother Luigi.
Yeah, I mean, or he's just a random person.
He looks like Luigi. I mean,
I
they
know.
did the green and
They
red.
did
It's
it
totally
intentionally.
Luigi.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what, Luigi? Seriously though, always having to save that asshole. You know what I mean? Go for you, brother. Oh. Where to now?
We're going back to the castle.
Oh, okay.
Got a shield
And
to
go
buy.
see the princess?
No,
No.
no, I have a shield to buy.
Oh, a shield. Like an upgrade, yes.
Yeah.
Because you have a shield.
Yes, I have a wooden shield.
Oh.
The guard was like, "You're going to an active volcano. You should have something to defend yourself that's not going to burst into flames."
Oh, right.
Because that will literally happen if you try to block a fire attack in this game. Your wooden shield will disappear, will burn up.
That's a fun mechanic for an early old game.
Yeah. Ring ding 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 dong.
Hey, look, it's the same
ding ding ding
people.
dong ding ding ding. I mean, how many assets do you think these games could have?
I just don't think these people have jobs, Sonny. Except this guy.
Alien
Look
shield.
at him. He's got a job.
You heard about us from the guard at Death Mountain Gate. Well, I have to give you a good deal then. You got the Hylian shield.
Is that his wife?
No.
Or,
I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. She's a lady.
huh?
Hello.
I think it's.
I heard a rumor from that there's a monster that eats Hylian shields. Yep.
Oh,
Probably.
I'm not sure what that was. A pig nose, and there was some things going on there.
Anything I need.
Look at they're kind of like little elf people, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, they're all supposed to be. Hyrule's kind of a special place.
Special.
Let's
It's
go.
very special. Lots of special elf friends in Hyrule.
Let's get. Hey, this is the Happy Mask Shop. We deal in masks that bring happiness to everyone. How would you like to be a happiness
God.
salesman? I'll
It's
lend
an
you a mask.
Asian.
Yeah, it is. You sell the mask here and bring the money back here. If you want to read the fine print, take a look at the sign right over there. Right over there. Look over there. And sold and become happy yourself.
Happy.
Have faith.
Happy.
I will borrow the kitten mask.
Oh, you get a little fox mask.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And that's the one that the guard wants.
You don't get to keep it.
Well, I can after I sell it, I can come back and get it.
Buy another one.
Yeah. Or borrow. You're always
Did you
borrowing
see her
from
dance moves back there? By the way, she was doing like like a shuffle in her boobie. Like, oh Awesome. Get down.
This is where things might get very frustrating for Austin. His controls.
Okay.
We'll see how things go.
You say this is gonna be frustrating.
Yeah. That's why. That's it.
Oh. Okay. That was really good though.
Yeah. Just wait until we do this for like the 5th time. Because it's like I. There we go.
The 5th time he says.
Look, things happen.
Not to you.
Thank you, Steve. I think if I keep. Alright, well, a bit of a hang up there. Somehow got kicked from the queuing session and went from being about like 5,000 or so up to 1740. Well, we're what you see right now. With that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and back out for now, and we'll try again a bit later, either today or in the future. But hopefully, we'll actually be able to get in the game today. Sorry for the wait, and anyone who's hanging out, appreciate you at least stopping by. We'll catch you guys all next time.